Good day to all. This is Mahavir. So I represent Faithian Technologies, which is the IoT and payment division, and as the Chief Marketing Officer. Today I'm going to talk about the new age smart POS systems, taking your payment capabilities to the next level. So let me just give a small background about Faithian. Faithian has been in this industry for the last 22 years. Of course, they have been pioneers in the security authentication as well as in payments now. We've been present in more than 100 countries. We have more than 1,000 employees. Well, the best part about our Faithian is more than 50% of the strength has been into research and development because we believe in product innovations, product quality, and bringing out very innovative products in the market. Overall, Faithian under our division actually manufactures Android based point of sale terminals, which are the next gen, and they are all on Android 10 and 11. And we are absolutely certified on most of the payment schemas. We are also one of the proud members of EMV Co board. So let's talk about the journey of POS terminals. I think so. This would be pretty interesting for everyone to know. In 1879, the first cash registers was invented. And then, of course, we moved down to 1972, where the thermal printing was developed. And in 2002, the first cloud-based point of sale terminal was implemented in UK. Well, over the period of time, we have seen that a lot of innovations have come down right from NFC to contactless, and we have seen that a big rise in the market or acceptance of Android point of sale terminals have been started from 2017 onwards. Today in 2021, Faithian has developed very innovative products which are having very unique capabilities of fast printing, type C charging, absolutely uh, cert- certified for L1 and L2, all the level 1, level 2 certifications of all payment schemas, and specifically designed for Australian market. We have also got the AusNet and the EFT POS certification now. Just going back on the ecosystem of a traditional POS, why people are looking at shifting on from traditional POS to a new age Android POS. With the traditional POS, one of the biggest issue has been, the battery, the spare parts are very expensive. Of course, the connectivity mostly are on GPRS and 3G, but the connectivity is very slow. Nowadays, we already have got upgraded models of traditional POS on 3G and 4G, but still it becomes a very expensive affair for the merchants. At the same time, we look at that these terminals are merely only focusing on payments. They don't do or they do not allow any kind of value added services. Now, let's talk about the terminal management system. I know that most of the traditional POS have a very basic features for their terminal management system. They do not have geofencing, geolocation, marketing management, or marketing campaign management, notifications, application, app store, which is private or public. All those things are not there. Even the printing speed is very slow. So, looking at all these issues where we see that merchants today are not only focused on just payment acceptance at the merchant network, but they are also looking at new value added services which can allow them to earn new revenues, right from your inventory management to loyalty and rewards to, many other value added services like customer onboarding, especially in the third world countries, on the same terminal, which can accept payments also. Changes and drivers in the payment market, of course, the change market infrastructure, the new technologies, new innovations coming down right from QR to the mobile payments, to the contactless, to new regulatory initiatives, changed competitive environment, and customer behavior. Today a customer walks down to a merchant and he would be very happy when he is able to, do a KYC, or he's able to do loyalty and rewards, he's able to do inventory management, he's able to do merchant payment acceptance right from QR or contactless or the bank card, whether it's IC or MSR. So that is the power of Android as the next gen POS. Looking at the global mobile payment trends and forecast, well, mobile payments are actually growing rapidly. We have seen in a lot of parts of Asia where we have seen QR, dominating the market. Of course, that is purely related to, replacing the cash market. but there is still a bigger segment of credit card markets because credit is something which everyone wants. and and we have seen that there is a lot of unbanked segment also for the developed countries. uh, Unbanked segment is a primary market in developing countries. So the global unbanked mobile payment market will reach to 421 billion by 2026, and of course Asia Pacific being the major contributor of that. So new age smart POS system, what exactly it is? Of course, it is purely on open APIs. It is stable. It is secure. It is tailored. you know uh, so today as Faithian, what we actually look at, we are not only a POS manufacturer. We look at giving a complete ecosystem related for any merchant or an acquirer which wants to shift from a traditional POS and bring down the Android devices for their merchants, right from the price benefits, right from having an application which has multiple adopters on APIs connected to multiple switches, which is ready for L3 certification in that particular area market, which can be white labeled, which has multiple languages, which has a strong terminal management system, which can not only allow them to accept payments, but also create marketing campaigns. So we have actually created a marketing campaign manager in our TMS where you can actually push advertisements, videos, and you can have pay per click. Once someone wants to get more information, when he clicks on the screen on that application, he can actually the aggregator or the acquirer can also generate new revenues right from marketing campaigns. So the entire merchant network can be an advertisement or a marketing counter for everyone. What Faithian has to offer, as I said, right from your, a complete ecosystem where it gives you the terminals, it can give you the payment application which is required, which can be connected to multiple host or switches, which can be certified on any kind of payment schemas, right from Visa, Master, Amex, Master, Visa Pass, Payway, PayPass, Union Pay, JCB, all of them. And which has honors cards also support, which can also support top up and bill payments, which can also have loyalty and rewards within the same system, which can also connect to the closed loop or open loop mobile payment systems in that particular country. So it is like one device allowing you to accept whether it's WeChat Pay, Alipay, Apple Pay, Mastercard, Visa, American Express, any kind of bank card payments, any kind of mobile wallet payments, can also provide inventory management services for the merchants, uh, can do top up and bill payments, can do loyalty and rewards. So basically a combined effort of bringing multiple avenues for the merchant to generate new revenue streams on by using an Android POS. So the Faithian Android POS is when we say Android, a lot of people have the have an reluctancy where they feel that, oh, it's an open source. No. So when we talk about an Android POS, it is a closed Android system. So we have actually created a secured layer over the open source, and then we have actually certified this Android POS in the market. Uh, Strength of secured Android OS is, of course, you have Android optimization, you have a secure boot, you have app signature, right from the root level, you have sensitive data product, pin protection, key injection, right, whether it's a remote key injection or a master session keys. You can have tamper management, you have device location manager. So a lot of things comprises of the security which has been taken care by Faithian. So if you look at the architecture, what we have done is we have the kernels into the Android processor. So if you look at the traditional POS, most of the kernels, they are stored into the SP, that is the security processor, where when it comes to Android, what we have done is we have two or three different models which are running on the same kernels and the same SDK. So once you have certified one of the device on one of our SDK and kernel, automatically our second device, just because of the size, you can, or the model, you can still certify it also on the same certification, because all the kernels rely on the Android processor. And of course we have the security processor, so we also use most of the security chips like Maxim. So Faithian Smart POS, SmartPay is our white label payment application, and Storm is our TMS. So it's like secure terminal remote operations manager. So we have, we have a standalone F20 terminal, which is 2 plus 16, Android 10, with 80 per second printing high speed, which has USB Type C cable, 8 megapixel rear camera. So it can read QR codes, 1D, 2D barcodes. It has ICMSR, all the certifications. We have F300, which is a pocket POS, which is without a printer. So there are a lot of merchants which do not need actually a printer. So to reduce the cost and give the upper hand for the merchants, we have actually created F300. And we also have an MPOS which works on BT or on USB connectivity, connected to any kind of a smartphone to accept the payments for a very low end merchantry. So if you look at the merchant category, you have the high top level of merchants where a printout is required, multiple uh, services they want to do on in their shop. Then you have people who are doing like the taxi payments, or you have people which are doing the e-commerce, door-to-door delivery. They can use F300. And there are very, very small merchants which are working from home, which who have probably 20, 30 kind of, or a 40 kind of transactions per day. They can use an MPOS because of the price benefits. Of course, we also have a T10, which is an NFC BT reader, where we created only a contactless Bluetooth, MPOS for connecting to pads. So whether it's Apple iPad or Galaxy tabs or any kind of Android tabs, we can still connect on a BT and make sure that the tabs can start accepting payments by using this peripheral. We also have the fingerprint versions. Our fingerprints are all FBI STQC certified fingerprint FAP10 modules, which are absolutely integrated within the device itself. So a lot of range of products having single SDK, single kernel. So that actually helps a merchant, once they certify it, they can actually try focusing on different markets to different category of merchants. So, something about SmartPay, as I mentioned, SmartPay is basically an Android application which is already ready and developed by us. We have actually connected to more than 22 switches or hosts, right from the leadings one in the markets are HPS and BPC, and you have S2M Paylogic, you have Fiserv, and you have, TSYS, OpenWave. So we have connected to multiple payment switches and hosts. So we have the API adopters. We can integrate on ISO 8583, ISO 20022. We on Nexo protocol or any kind of Hypercom, SPDH, any kind of protocols. It's an application which is absolutely very robust, and we have actually implemented this application on white labeling basis, because every merchant, they want to have their own certification and they want to have it on white label, which we also provide along with our POS. Of course, SDK is always a part of the hardware. In case someone has their own application, they can still integrate with our SDK. And the best part about this application is it can also work on Android phones, and you can even connect our Bluetooth MPOS. So the same application can work for an MPOS on a smartphone, or can also work on an Android POS, which is our standalone POS. It has all the different kind of features. It is absolutely feature rich, right from accepting sales, void, refund, pre-auth, auth, split payments, offline sales, tips, cancel installments. You have loyalty and rewards. You have you have airtime top up and bill payment services also, which can be integrated on the same app. So a lot of things which we have onto this app and which we provide on white labeling. Storm is basically our terminal management system, where we are one of the only kind which is omni POS. When I say omni POS, that it can manage your traditional POS. You can have your third party Android POS, or you can have Android smartphones, all to be managed on the same terminal management system. So now you don't need to have specific vendor based TMS. You can have a common TMS which can work on multiple devices if a merchant is already using multiple devices in the market, to support all of them. So one of the unique part about Storm is we also have a transaction manager. So you can have transaction parameters, acquiring parameters, POS parameters, merchant parameters. It has its own application store. It has key injection facility, a complete remote key injection. In fact, right now we have our public cloud, which is PCI Pin certified. We are already compliant with it. We connected to Thales 10K, and we're using my HSM on the cloud. So a very robust and a powerful platform when it comes to a terminal management system, which is also offered by Faithian under the ecosystem by us. As I just mentioned, we have not only used Thales, but we have also used AWS Cloud HSM. We have also used Google HSM, so we can integrate to any of the HSMs, including Thales, and pretty strong, maker checker kind of a secured TMS solution is what Faithian has developed already. In terms of the SmartPay payment application, as I mentioned, we are now already getting it certified for AusNet and EFT POS for the Australian market, where we are actually focusing on the Australian market in a big way. Apart from all the payment schemas in terms of L1, L2, we are already certified. And also we support most of the mobile payments or wallets, right from Alipay, WeChat Pay, Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, all of them under the same application. So that's it, guys, from my side. I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions you have. Feel free to send me an email or connect to me for any questions you might have in future. Thank you, everyone, for listening to me, and it's been a pleasure being at Seamless Australia. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.